we are working towards the normalizing of relations with all countries, but for me, of course, especially with Australia. You know, when independence came, imagine our shock when we were standing there in Harare airport for Qantas to land at Harare airport. In 1980, it was very exciting, 1981, very exciting for us. And we hope that those days of great excitement will be relived when, of course, after the next elections, the movement for democratic change sweeps the boards and brings in the new era of the new Zimbabwe, which we have waited for 32 years to realize. That will be the time when we re-engage with all countries around the world. The training at UTS was a cutting-edge kind of training because there was no program like that in any university in communications. In terms of where it was located, this was more a technical. UTS was a very happy environment, very happy atmosphere, a very positive ambience between the students, the lecturers, and just the staff around. It was a very good environment. It really was an education from UTS that fully equipped me to be a founding member of the Zimbabwe Institute of Mass Communications when I got back. This is a new place. I really am in a new place in every way. We were just 5,000 students. I'm told there's something like 35,000. The buildings were all just concrete blocks because it was a new place and we were just starting something. I was in the Great Hall last night. Everything here is actually awesome. The skills people in the West have with social media are the skills that need to be taught or to be transferred to people in other cultures. My understanding is that people look for skills in this and that, but the social media skills are the best skills because in human rights and democracy, you want the views of the ordinary person and the understanding that human rights are not just for a few, they are for everybody. They are universal, they are inclusive. I just think that things like that are not things that you anticipate or think about. So it really came as a big surprise. And then it has slowly dawned on me the responsibility of really utilizing that position to get ideas that have been set on publicized. I think it's an honor for my parents and the ideas that were stifled in the 50s, in the 40s, when they really believed that people of different races are equal and they can live together, and that it was a question of people understanding one another's language, culture, history, environment. They were really convinced that there was no need of violence of any kind. The last 25 years seem to have produced a UTS that is almost totally different to what I experienced here. The buildings, the program, the students themselves, the staff seem to be so engaged in an explosion of the future. I hope that the next 25 years, I wish for UTS the same energy, the same thought, the same intellect to something as exciting and as real, profound and useful for people that learn here, that teach here.